Batkhina. I am glad to present you today our master's program, Applied Social Psychology. Okay, first of all, please type class on our chat if you are here, if you see and hear me well. And then we will start our presentation and our meeting. So I would like to say that I would not want our meeting to turn in a lecture. I would prefer to communicate with you and to answer your questions. So please type in our chat if you are here, and let's get acquainted. You can write your name, your country of origin, and then I will start our presentation. Okay, I guess a lot of our participants are late, yeah, because maybe it's not comfortable time for all of us, but I guess they join us a little bit later. So if you are here now, please type in our chat your name and your country. And let's start. I'm really happy to present you our master's program, Applied Social Psychology, and I'm also really happy that you are interested in our program. And first of all, I will tell you a little bit about advantages and features of our program, about the studying process, about the curriculum, and the opportunity to spend the second year of your study at Tilburg University in Netherlands. And then I will also present you more precisely the steps of admission to our program, the all requirements, and I'm also a member of admission committee, so I can tell you about some tricks what you can do with it to improve your application. And after all, I will be happy to answer all your questions about a program, because today there is a good opportunity for you ask questions about application process and about studying in our master's program. So let's start. Okay. Master's program is a double degree program that is realized on the base of Higher School of Economics here in Moscow and at Tilburg University in Netherlands. The duration of study is 2 years, and all your classes will be in English. So our program supervisors here in our program supervisor here in Moscow is Professor Alexander Tatarkov, and we also have two supervisors of our program at Tilburg University, Olga Stavrova and Professor Ilya Van Best. Our program offers you a good opportunity to spend your second year at Tilburg University. So, what is the program structure? What is your individual trajectory on our program? The first year of study, all students conduct here at HEC in Moscow campus, and then you can continue your education also at Higher School of Economics and receive one degree here in HC, and you also have an opportunity to receive the second degree, the second diploma, and to spend the second year of study at Tilburg University. What is the opportunity? The 10 best students of our program receive an invitation from Tilburg University and receive, yes, Stefan, hi, nice to meet you. I'm glad that you join us. Okay, and I will continue my presentation about advantages and futures of our master's program. Okay, and yeah, Freda, hi. So you can receive a place at Tilburg University and a very good, very good fee waiver of fee, only 2,000 euros per year for Tilburg University. Okay, and in our program we have 4 directions of social psychology, and you can also choose your individual trajectory of education from these 4 areas: for social psychology, organizational psychology, economic psychology, and cross-cultural psychology. So you have a very you have an education in different areas of social psychology. And on our first year, the subject of the study and a lot of classes are focused on cross-cultural and social psychology. And our second year, all classes are focused on economic and organizational psychology. And if you want to spend your second year at Tilburg University, the program of Tilburg University is also dedicated to organizational and economic psychology. Moreover, you can choose your topic at the first year, and you can take part in our research seminar, choosing between social and cross-cultural research seminar and economic and organizational research seminar. And during all 2 years, you can receive the feedback from the professors of your topic, of your field, on this research seminar. So you can receive the good feedback and the good advice from the professor how to improve your thesis, your coursework. So it's very good your research practice during all 2 years. So you can see on the slide the curriculum of the first year of your study, and there are a lot of interesting classes, a lot of interesting courses, and one of them, and part of them is mandatory courses. So you need to join these courses, and a part of them courses that you can choose. So cross-cultural psychology, qualitative and quantitative research methods in psychology, theory and methodology of modern psychology, and methodology of cross-cultural research. And there are some chosen courses from different professors, and some of courses taught by professors from international professors. For example, abnormal and clinical psychology is a course of Professor Thomas Jurczyk from Canada, and environment psychology is a course from Professor Elena Sautkina. She worked several years in London University. So you can choose some of these courses: social cognition, interpersonal behavior, social psychology of prejudice, environment psychology, and abnormal in clinical psychology. And on the second year, all courses are focused on organizational and social psychology. Work and organizational psychology, social influence, cultural drivers on consumer markets, cross-cultural psychology of organizational behavior, innovational and social change, behavioral economics, and controversies in psychology. So you can see your future curriculum, and if you are interested in this courses and these classes, so we can say that our program suits you very well. Okay, the one of advantages of our program is that the leading social psychology scholars and leading researchers in the field of cross-cultural and social psychology join our program and present the research for our students, and also they teach some of lectures. They come to Moscow and they teach some authors courses and present the new researches, and it's a very good opportunity to communicate and to discuss your personal topic, your thesis, your coursework, your research interest with the leading scholars. For example, Professor John Barry from Canada is a very famous social psychologist. He explored the and created the acculturation theory. Maybe you can hear about John Barry. And for example, Professor Fons van de Weiver and Professor Klaus Bronke, they are also very famous and leading researchers in the area of cross-cultural psychology. So in our program, you have opportunity to communicate with these people, with these professors, and to discuss your ideas. So I guess it's a big advantage if you want to conduct your academic career, for example. Okay, about the Tilburg University. As I said, you can spend your second year at Tilburg University if you are in a rank. We have here at Higher School of Economics a rank of students according to your grades, and if you are in the 10 best students of our program, you can come to the Tilburg for your second year. And the tuition fee for students of our program is only 2,000 euro instead of 14,000 euro. It's a big difference. And for students of Tilburg University, you have also some advantages. You not only spend your second year at Tilburg, you can receive the degree of Tilburg University. So after our program, you can have 2 diplomas, Higher School of Economics and Tilburg Universities as well. Also, all students of program at Tilburg University take part in an internship in one of biggest European companies in the area of consulting, marketing, and HR. So you can receive also your first, for example, first job experience in one of the European companies. So, about student life here in Moscow and at our program, we have really multicultural group. Every year we accept about 9-10 students from different countries. And for example, this year we have students from Spain, Germany, Australia, Ghana, India, Colombia, Iran, Armenia, Nicaragua, and etc. So it's a very interesting multicultural experience. And it's a very interesting cultural exchange and an opportunity to have friends from different countries. And the atmosphere in our student group is really friendly, and Russian students communicate with foreign students, and we also have some special day for our international students. It's All Cultures Day. We conduct this day every year for all foreign students from our university, from Higher School of Economics, and in this year the students from other universities of Moscow also join us. So it's a big holiday for all foreign students, with performances, national cuisine, music, costumes, master classes. It's a lot of fun, and our students usually help us to organize and to conduct this day. So it's a good practice to work in multicultural environment and to organize a big multicultural event. So some photos from this All Cultures Day. And about future career after our program, after graduation. Our program prepare the students both for academic and applied career. As you can see, you will have in curriculum different courses. One of them courses are focused more on research, and one of them are very practical, with practical classes, with training and etc. So you can continue your academic career here at Higher School of Economics in our PhD programs, or maybe at the University of Tilburg. And we also have good relations with Bremen and Jacobs universities in Bremen. So a lot of alumni continue the academic way on the BIGS program. It's an international PhD program of social psychology there at in Bremen. And you can also join our International Laboratory for Sociocultural Research here at Higher School of Economics, and as I am a research trainee and conduct your research here at our universities. If you prefer the applied career, you will also have all mandatory skills for this, and our graduates are very successful in some areas as marketing research, HR, consulting, and etc. And they work in international companies such as Unilever, Mark, and GFK, and in some good Russian companies. For example, the biggest IT company in Russia, Yandex, or in some consulting area. So you can also continue your career in a non-governmental sector in such organizations as CAF, UNICEF, and etc., or maybe in public service in departments of social and migration policy, centers for monitoring and prevention of inter-ethnic conflicts, and in other government structures that are focused on questions of migrations and social policy. So, and according to HEC, the cross-cultural psychologist consultant is in the list of 25 professions of the future. And if you know, the labor market is dramatically changing every year. So there are a lot of companies have become more multicultural, and there is indeed there is a big issue from the labor market to professionals who can manage the multicultural teams, and who can give advice about the management in multicultural environment. So you can also have an opportunity for student exchange. Here at HEC we have a lot of agreements with different universities from 27 countries about student exchange program. So if you don't want to spend your second year at Tilburg University, you can choose one of the exchange program and go to US or to other Europe countries, and maybe to Latin America and etc. And so it's a good opportunity if you want not all your study, all your two years of your study to be here in Moscow, and if you want to receive some international experience in other countries. So the most important question, how to apply. You can see here the link to our website, and I can also show you. One moment. Okay, could you see my screen? And I can show you how to apply on our website. Here is the website of our master's program, Applied Social Psychology. Here is for prospective students, push and how to apply. And you can see this this sentence, apply online now. And here is a form of registration. Yeah. And here is your personal account, and in this account you should send us all your documents. So what is the deadline? The portfolio competition may be submitted from 15th November till 15th July, but if you want to apply to Russian government scholarships, you should send us all the documents till 28th February. It's very important deadline, but after this deadline we cannot advise your candidature for scholarship. So if you want to study free without any payments and receive scholarship, you should apply till 28th February. So first of all, you register in the HEC online application system, then you fill in the form, and then you send us all your documents. What is the application documents and application form? First of all, the scan of the first page of your passport, then the scan of your diplomas and academic transcripts. It's very important that in your academic transcripts there are all your grades, and then some another documents, and I will tell you okay. better to see here, application requirements. Okay, passport and certificates of English language proficiency. The certificate is not evaluated by the admission committee. It's only your pass from your pass for your portfolio consideration, and but you should provide us your proofs of your English knowledge. And if you have, if you received your previous education, your bachelor education in English, you cannot send us some English certificates. But if you received your first degree in other languages, you should pass one of the international exam and send us your certificate. Okay, requirements for TOEFL. You can see here for TOEFL PBT is 577. For TOEFL IBT is 90. And for academic IELTS, only academic, not general, academic IELTS, 6.5, and every part no less than 6.0. And for Cambridge proficiency in English, any score. And for Cambridge Advanced English, A, B, and C score. So, if you want to spend your second year at Tilburg University, if you want to receive your two degrees, you should provide the certificate. If you don't want, and if you had your previous education, your first degree in English, you cannot provide this certificate. Okay, about motivation letter. What is the part of letter? First, it's about you, about your interests, about your first degree, and then about your future research projects, what you want to do at our program. And you can also tell us about your previous research projects, but very briefly, and especially about your achievements, about some competitions, conference, presentations, publications, and etc. And then at the last but not least part, please describe your interest in our program in social psychology, formulate some research questions, and please visit the program's website, and you can choose one of our scholars, of our teachers, and if your research interests coincide with the interest of the professors, you can write about it and describe with whom you will prefer conduct your study. Okay, and very important. As a member of admission committee, I can say that here in Russia, we say that briefness is the sister of the talent. So please be brief. The letter should have from 500 to 1000 words, not longer. But try to write brief but bright, and try to highlight your strengths, and try to highlight your special interest in our program. Please, if you apply to other programs, don't do copy-paste your motivation letter from other programs to our program, because the admission committee sees that your letter is not specific. Your letter is general, is common for 3, 4, 5, 10 different programs, and you cannot, in this case, you cannot receive the high score. So be specific and tell us why you want to join especially our program. Okay, and another very important document in your portfolio is the research summary. If you received your first degree in the field of psychology, please prepare a research summary of your previous coursework or your thesis or some research work in psychology. And summary should consist of the following sections: aim of study, problem statements, hypothesis, methods, main results, and conclusion. It's a very classic structure of research work. Or if you received your first degree in other fields, in economics, in sociology, and etc., you can prepare your research proposal for future research, what you want to conduct studying in our program. So it's not the summary of your previous conducted research, it's only the research proposal, but also with very classic research structure: introduction, theoretical background, and literature analysis in your field, research questions and hypotheses, your research design with methods of the study, expected results, and some conclusions and literature references. And please learn the APA standards of research work and provide your summary or research project in APA style. And the last mandatory document in your portfolio is CV, and it's very formal document with your contact details, with your degrees, educations, and some of your previous place of work, so job experience, internships, publications, and etc. You can also provide us some optional documents and receive additional 25 points for optional documents. So it's a good opportunity. And what is the optional? Some publications in scientific journals and some conference thesis, conference proposals, recommendations from your professors. If you have 2 recommendations, it's enough. And other your achievements, some trainings, certificates, additional education, etc., but only in our field, in the field of psychology. Please don't send us some certificates of your from your football competition and etc. Only in psychology, in some practice as volunteering, for example, with migrants or with children, and etc. So, about this scoring, you can see this table on our website, application requirements. It's very clear criteria of the scoring. You can receive for your academic transcripts 20 points, for motivation letter 15 points, for research summary or research project 25 points, for your CV 15 points, and as I said, for you, some optional achievements and publications, recommendations, 25 points. Okay. Okay. I should please return to a presentation. Okay. And I guess that's all. You can write me or second program coordinator, Katerina Kocha, and you can ask your questions right now in our chat, and I will be happy to answer your questions about our program. So please don't hesitate to ask. Because it's a good opportunity to avoid some mistakes, for example, in your application process. So, Stefan, Freda, do you have any questions? Will I have an opportunity to study Russian on the program? Thank you, Stefan, for your question. Yes, we have. Thank you, Freda. Okay, yes, here at Higher School of Economics, there are some courses of Russian language for foreign students. You can join this course, for example. But all study process is all in English. All your classes and all your communication with your teachers, with your supervisor, only in English. But you can learn, you can study Russian, and you can join the course of Russian language for foreign students. Okay. Hi. after I submit my application, how long should I expect to wait to get a decision? Thank you for this question. If you send us all requirement documents, we will consider your application during 2 weeks after after you submit it, and then you will write you a letter about the decision of our admission committee. So if you once again, if you send us all documents, if your application is not complete, we cannot start to consider your application. Is there an internship opportunity during the course of study? Okay, on the second year of our study, we provide an internship for our students, but on the base of on a higher school of economics. But you can also find some opportunity in your own way in some Russian companies and some international companies. There are a lot of internships for English-speaking students. And as I said, if you come to the Tilburg, you will have an internship in the European company in the period of the half year. Okay. Other questions? Do we have the opportunity to carry an original research study in both parts of the double degree program? So you will, first of all, you'll choose your topic here on your first year, and you have freedom to choose the area of your research, and you can choose the professor with common interests. And then if you come to Tilburg, you should a little bit maybe a little bit change your research topic, because professor from Tilburg University will provide you the themes, the topics for the research. So you can choose one of the topic from your Tilburg professor, or you can ask him or her to conduct your research from the first year, but it's not a simple question, but it's possible to conduct your previous original research from first year here in Higher School of Economics and to continue this research in Tilburg University. But some of students change the topic, and it's okay. Okay, other questions? Okay, if you don't have any questions, so thank you so much for your interest in our program, and we are waiting for your application. So thank you. Have a good day. Bye.